So tonight we're off to church. Not any old church, it's Blasted Church's famous midnight mass event. Should be a lot of fun. Instead of a sermon, they just pull out all kinds of great wines and food and everybody has a party. Let's go check it out. See if the preacher's in. Excellent.
Yeah.
So we're here with Evelyn Campbell, the proprietor of Blasted Church, and Evelyn, you very kindly invited us to midnight service. Exciting. What's going to happen?
Well, we've got Ruthie Foster, who's a wonderful bluesy entertainer, and she'll be performing tonight on stage and in the Barrel Hall.
Excellent.
And we have lots of food and wine to pair with that, and lots of music and a good time.
It's a new take on communion.
That is true. That's true. It all goes in the theme of Blasted Church.
Yeah. And tell me about the name. I mean, it's a fantastic, fun name. What's behind it?
Well, the idea, of course, was to do something absolutely different, unique as far as coming up with our own business and our own winery.
But what's the significance there? There was a church that was moved?
In 1929, there was a little church that was on an old mining town site called Fairview, and the folks of OK Falls needed a church, and since it was abandoned, they moved it by putting 4 sticks of dynamite in the church. They lit the fuse and let off a small control blast to loosen the nails. Their plan succeeded. They were able to disassemble it and reassemble it in OK Falls after 2 years.
It's a good thing they judged the number of sticks of dynamite right.
That's right.
So Evelyn, are you very religious?
No, not at all. More importantly, it's a story of the community and the connection that we have with the land and with the local area, and fun. It was meant to take snobbery out of drinking wine and bring it down to a level that is comfortable and fun.
Right.
So hence also the cartoon labels, if you might say, because a lot of people consider it a bit of too playful. That's right.
And then this one, your Pinot Gris. Who are some of the figures on the label here?
Oh gosh. Wine critics and writers of Canada, Tim Pawsey would be the first one, and we've got some other ones like Jürgen Goth, Anthony Gismondi. John Schreiner is all the way at the back. He, of course, now has white hair, but we made him a little bit younger in the picture there. Oh,
well, I'm sure he was very grateful too. And now, what's your background? How did you get into the wine business?
Well, a bit of lifestyle, like everybody else always dreams of doing. Oh, why don't we just buy a vineyard and start a winery? And a bit of accounting background to help put a business plan together, but in the end, you know, it really doesn't do so well. So you look at the numbers and you tear it up and just go for it anyway. It's a love for the idea and for being on the land and farming and creating something special.
And how many years have you been?
Yeah, 7.5 years now. This is our 8th vintage. We started with 1,000 cases, and now we're up to 20,000 almost. Wow. That's our goal. We're at 18,000.
Oh wow, that's quite a few cases. That's some pretty fast growth. And what would you say is your signature wine? What should people go out and search out from Blasted Church if you had to point out maybe 1 or 2?
Well, I should say the Pinot Gris, the one that you were holding in your hand, is our special wine that we would like to hang our hat on.
So tell me about this. This is something I've never seen in the market. It's only at the cellar door?
Every year we come up with something special just for the winery, and in this case a port-style Merlot. At the end of the evening, amen. So there you are at the end of the meal.
Crack a bottle of this and lights out. What a super place. Evelyn Campbell's just the nicest lady. And as she says, a risk taker and a gambler, and just went for broke and started Blasted Church. And it's been a fantastic success. So it's really nice to see. And if you ever have the chance, definitely come and visit. And if it's in the fall season, be sure not to miss the midnight mass.